We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us.
We are following breaking news. Today's show anchor Savannah Guthrie, with her siblings by her side, making an urgent plea for their mom to be brought home. 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was allegedly taken from her home in the middle of the night between Saturday and Sunday, and no one has seen her since. Deputies say they have no suspects at this point, but tonight we are seeing a lot of activity at Nancy Guthrie's home. Investigators are back, and we will dive into what they may be looking for. We're on the case, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. Well, we wanted to come on tonight because there is a lot going on Wednesday night in the search for Nancy Guthrie in Tucson, Arizona. And for the first time since their mom was allegedly taken from her home, we are seeing the Guthrie children together speaking on video, seeing Savannah Guthrie, who understandably has not been on the Today Show since this story broke, sitting with her brother and sister side by side, pleading for her mom to be brought home. The video that was posted to Savannah's Instagram, it's about 4 minutes long. We see Savannah Guthrie clearly emotional with Annie, her older sister, on one side and her brother Cameron on the other. Here is that video.
On behalf of our family, we want to thank all of you for the prayers for our beloved mom, Nancy. We feel them, and we continue to believe that she feels them too. Our mom is a kind, faithful, loyal, fiercely loving woman of goodness and light. She's funny, spunky, and clever. She has grandchildren that adore her and crowd around her and cover her with kisses. She loves fun and adventure. She is a devoted friend. She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
The light is missing from our lives. Nancy is our mother. We are her children. She is our beacon. She holds fast to joy in all of life's circumstances. She chooses joy day after day, despite having already passed through great trials of pain and grief. We are always going to be merely human, just normal human people who need our mom. Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home. We miss you.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We too have heard the reports about a ransom letter in the media. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. We are ready to talk. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated. We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us. Mommy, If you are hearing this, you are a strong woman. You are God's precious daughter, Nancy. We believe and know that even in this valley, He is with you. Everyone is looking for you, Mommy, everywhere. We will not rest. Your children will not rest until we are together again. We speak to you every moment, and we pray without ceasing, and we rejoice in advance for the day that we hold you in our arms again. We love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
We love you, Mom. We love you.
Now, there's a couple things to take away from that video beyond just, of course, the emotion you can see on the faces of Nancy Guthrie's children. In that video, you heard the Guthries reference the alleged ransom notes that had been sent to media outlets like TMZ and some local media outlets in the Tucson area that came over the last day or so. It's unclear if the Guthrie family received a note specifically, but you do hear them reference what they say are voices and images that can be manipulated when you think of things like artificial intelligence. Now, deputies have not confirmed or denied whether these ransom notes that have been circulating are actually legit. TMZ was the first one to report about receiving a ransom note, or an alleged ransom note, let's just say, on Tuesday. And then the ransom notes started coming into local TV stations in Tucson, Arizona, saying they came in through their email. So TMZ, and the one that they received, they say came in on Tuesday morning. It reportedly demanded a specific and substantial amount of money in Bitcoin. They say millions of dollars to be sent to a specific Bitcoin address. TMZ says they verified the Bitcoin address to be real, and they also say that the note gives a deadline for the Bitcoin to be sent, and it also says what TMZ calls there was an element of, quote, or else. Now, the sheriff's office posted this on social media on Wednesday in response to reports about these alleged ransom notes being put out there, saying, quote, we are aware of reports circulating about possible ransom notes regarding the investigation into Nancy Guthrie. We are taking all tips and leads very seriously. Anything that comes in goes directly to our detectives who are coordinating with the FBI, end quote. And again, we don't know if the Guthrie family received some kind of ransom note that prompted the video that was put out on Savannah's Instagram tonight. Now, also on Wednesday night, there has been a lot of activity back at Nancy Guthrie's home, which is north of Tucson, Arizona. This is video that was shot by Brian Enton of News Nation, showing deputies putting crime scene tape back up at her home. And it also shows members of law enforcement searching the property. Reporters can see deputies are back inside the house. They're also in the garage looking for evidence. It is unclear what, if anything, changed that prompted law enforcement to return to Nancy Guthrie's home. Now, according to local and national news stations on scene, reporters spotted about a dozen local deputies and potentially the FBI there this evening. The Pima County Sheriff also posted this on social media as they returned to search Nancy's home and property, saying that the media staging area has been moved further away from the house. And the sheriff's office also says that this search is a, quote, follow-up, but they have not said anything more than that. We are expecting to publicly get statements from the sheriff, Chris Nanos, on Thursday. In a press conference on Tuesday, federal agents said that they were analyzing cell phones, but it is unclear whose phone, beside Nancy's, that they have. We do know they have Nancy's iPhone. Fox News Digital put out a report saying her Apple Watch was still on the charger next to her bed. And from dispatcher audio, we know that she had a pacemaker. All of those things could be incredibly critical evidence when you think of piecing together where Nancy Guthrie may be. The Pima County Sheriff is slated to give an update to the media for the first time since Tuesday on Thursday. That's going to be held at 11 a.m. local time in Arizona. That's 1 o'clock Eastern. Then you also have on Wednesday, the Sheriff's Department pushing back on any report or speculation that they have a suspect in this case. The department released a statement saying, quote, "At this point, investigators have not identified a suspect or person of interest in this case. Detectives continue to speak with anyone who may have had contact with Mrs. Guthrie. Detectives are working closely with the Guthrie family. While we appreciate the public's concern, the sharing of unverified accusations or false information is irresponsible and does not assist the investigation. No suspect or person of interest has been identified at this time." Of course, anyone with information, if you're watching this and you have information on where Nancy Guthrie may be, you need to contact the Pima County Sheriff's Department. The number is 520-351-4900. Nancy Guthrie, she is 84 years old, and according to law enforcement, she needs medication. The sheriff said it could be fatal if she does not get this medication within 24 hours, and we are certainly far past that deadline. Now, the sheriff says that Nancy is also, she's incredibly smart. She is very sharp mentally, but the challenge is physically, she has limitations. The sheriff said she would struggle walking 50 yards by herself. We are going to continue to follow every step of this case, and that will do it for this breaking news edition of On the Case, presented by Law&Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify, and now you can catch our episodes on Peacock. I'm Chris Stewart. We'll see you next time.